DC Comics are deliberately trying to sabotage, dismantle, and ruin my favorite character in comic book history. The GOAT of the Bat family, Jason Peter Todd, the Red Hood.
No. Wait.
What have you done? What have you done? Come September 10th, DC will finally be releasing a new comic book with Red Hood as the main character within the DC Comics canon's main continuity for the first time since Task Force Z. We will finally get to see what happens with Jason after all of that zombie business. And would you like to know what route they're gonna take? Do you want to know what they put the focus on? Sex. No, I'm not talking about whether you're a male or a female. I'm talking about something to make the floor beneath your auntie's feet wet. Something meant to get the gaze harder than using a honey pack or a blue chew. For whatever reason, they're marketing this new comic book with sex appeal, as if any of that has to do with Jason's story. Would you like me to read the description of what they're offering us in this comic book? Just so you know that I'm not overdoing it. Just so you know that my crash out is valid. DC announces new Red Hood comic series. Out of Gotham, not out of bullets. And then, that's when they reveal to us just how much they massacred my boy. Look what they did to his costume. He's dripless. He is dripless. He's dressed like a teenage girl's fantasy of a bad boy. And what the hell is that mask? Is he a part of a failing rock band? The costume looks like shit. There's no nice way to go about it. Just looking at this two-colored piece of crap is giving me a headache.
Off is the direction you can fuck.
And then we got the Huntress looking manly as F from this angle. Fingertipping Jason on the forehead. Her design is not half as bad though, but I prefer what she used to have. You want to see what Jason used to have? Isn't this beautiful? Doesn't it make you want to come out of the closet? Yeah, well, now we've been reduced to this. Why, oh why are his pants so tight? There are literally straight lines going across it. I do not want to see this man doing no acrobatics in the comic. You literally are not capable of it while you're wearing that. You will rip your pants and it's gonna be dick and balls everywhere. But that might be what they want. Wanna know why? Listen to this description of what to expect in the comic book, written by Gretchen Felker Martin. I'm not even gonna, should I say it? Nah, you know. You're a liar if you say you don't. Sweat, blood, and powder burns. Broken bones and mind control. A city rotted from the inside out. Doesn't sound too bad, but I'm not exactly hooked yet. Jason's going through hell on the hunt for an enigmatic telepath, and he's taking us with him. I'm thrilled to be helming this new run of Red Hood with Jeff Spokes, the co-writer. Guess what Jeff had to say? The damn gooner. Red Hood is gritty, okay? Bloody, okay? Sexy. And stripped down. I'm sorry. Does the D in DC Comics stand for Diddy? The flying Grayson, fuck do you mean sexy? Listen, y'all can goon over whatever fictional characters that you want, but creating a comic book for the purpose of gooning is not the way to go. Especially when talking about a character as previously well written as Jason Todd. Sex appeal has never been his thing. Respectfully now. Has he had little flings in the comic books? Yeah, who hasn't? But nothing ever really stuck. He's not Nightwing. He ain't Batman. That kind of story just ain't in the cards for him. And it definitely ain't starting now with the likes of the Huntress and writers that clearly fantasized pervertedly about these characters. And I'm just gonna say it, the look fits the bill. Tell me you saw this woman and immediately did not think that's a furry. That's a sweet baby. She probably writes fan fiction. And I'm not talking about fan stories. I'm talking straight up R34 type beat Hermit. Just look at one of the cover arts they made for the damn comic book. I've seen goonish art like this on the pages of DeviantArt. Y'all just left the clothes on. And I know y'all who aren't convinced have probably already typed in the comments about how they're not being perverted or nasty and that I'm just overthinking it. And to that I say, do you think that that's the only time in the same breath alone that they done brought up attraction levels and their appeal? No, they did so multiple times. Red Hood is in the in-continuity story Jason Todd fans have been waiting for. Excuse me. All people were asking for was that you write about him and take him seriously, not change his look to the worst I've ever seen him have and put him in a possibly self-inserted love story. It delivers high-stakes action, a gripping mystery, and raw, unapologetic storytelling. Every element of the book highlights the core aspects of Jason's character. His difficulties with personal connections. I agree, he can be kinda awkward. His badass training. What? No, genuinely, what the hell does that even mean? His badass training. Is there a school to learn how to do that? A YouTube tutorial on how to be a badass? Do you write on a 3rd grade level? His brooding hotness. There we go again. Who the hell is concerned? Besides those of you who only read comics to have little parasocial relationships with fictional characters. Those of you who partake in shipping characters together. Those of you who make or participate in Wattpad stories, where characters do and say things that only fit your agenda because it's completely out of their character. Who else is that damn concerned over how hot Jason might be? Maybe he was before, but y'all went and butchered that severely. And using it as a selling point in your comic is actually so damn sad. And his violent approach to heroism, which means he'll be killing people. A lot. Let me repeat myself. This is the story Jason Todd fans have been waiting for. Listen, I want Jason killing guppies more than the next man. It sets him apart from the rest of the Bat family. But he just went through a whole story arc about how and why he doesn't do that anymore. Unless y'all are gonna explain properly and fully why Jason changed his ways, seeing him kill again, I ain't about it. Also, Jason is now in a new city. Quite literally, it's called New Angelique. But Jason isn't the only person on the scene. Following his trail is Helena Bertinelli, also known as Huntress. Is she here to stop him, or will she join his crusade? Well, judging from how she's throwing it back on Jason in this image right here, I'd put my money on that they'll be working together. What will happen when the 2 black sheep of the Bat family start working together? And then you just spoil it. Are we really gonna put our trust in these people when they don't even think before they speak? Put our trust into people who only chose to write about characters that they're fixated on due to their own attractions. We don't need somebody who was probably fingering themselves or jerking off at the office writing a comic book about Red Hood. Get ready for an angsty, sexy, and violent new chapter in Jason Todd's legend. Get the hell up out of here! No, not you. You're not free to go until you like the video and subscribe. I'm not buying it. I feel like I can smell where this is going and I don't like it. Nevertheless, I will give the comic a chance if I can get my hands on it for free. Otherwise, to hell with this thing. I don't think this is what just about any Red Hood fan wanted. But if I'm wrong, please do let me know in the comments below. And thank you to M Enterprises for informing me about this basura. Thank you to all of my patrons for enduring the crash out and for supporting me, hanging out with me every single day in the Discord where we be chopping it up. Are you excited for this comic book? Be honest with me. I might judge you, but we're all entitled to our own opinions. Even if some of them might be mad stupid. Bye.
Biggest hater, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till